Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Now I have mentioned it before, but this actually will be the final preparing for Dokkan Battlefield for a while, because after this, I have completely basically awakened all of the units in my box. Finally, I've caught up. This has taken months. Obviously, when I do these, thousands of stones for like an LR banner, I pull a lot of random stuff. And there are still some other Transcendent Ultra Rares I do not have, who I might be able to get, sometime soon. And I'll probably do another preparing for Dokkan Battlefield in the future when that happens. But for now, there's not really much to go with. So, we'll start it off with this STR Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Now, I did do those summons. I went back into the Super Vegito banner, and then I also did some summons on the AGL banner to get some more Elder Kais. I have not dived into the SDR banner that just came out. As of right now, when I'm recording this, we still don't have news on the Dragon Ball Heroes units. I'm waiting for that before I would summon again, because obviously, Super Saiyan 3s and all that, I'm not going to miss out on an opportunity to get Super Saiyan 3 Gohan, Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, all of those units. So that's why I've not dipped into the SDR banner to try and maybe get LR Broly, as well as more Elder Kais. But this SDR Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, I was very happy when I pulled him, believe it or not, because I had never pulled this guy. I don't have this guy on Global. This is the first time I ever managed to pull him. There's still a couple units I've never pulled on either version, like the physical Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, or... I'm actually having trouble thinking of the second one. Because the Dokkan Fest units don't really count as much since they're, exclusive to certain banners, but, this Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta is on basically every single banner you summon on. So it's crazy when you go, thousands and thousands and thousands of stones and you don't pull them. But anyway, this guy's pretty good. This is New Realms of Saiyan Power, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. His leader skill is all types attack and defense 30%, so that's nothing special. His super attack is the Big Bang attack, which does supreme damage to enemy, and his passive skill, a supreme new power, attack 100% when performing a super attack. Very good passive right there. I've explained this before, but the way these work, the passives, you actually get a bigger attack boost if it activates when you perform a super attack, because it is factoring in after links. Whereas if it's at the start of turn, the attack boost is factoring before links. You guys see what I'm saying? So this allows this Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta to hit very, very hard. His links are Super Saiyan, Warrior Gods, Prodigies, Super God Combat, Resurrection F, Prepared for Battle, and Fierce Battle. Now, I'd say one of the few things holding this guy back is that, there is not, you guys know how there's, the multiple Super Saiyan Blue AGL Gokus? The SDR Super Saiyan Blue Goku is from the, Future Trunks arc. He doesn't have, Resurrection F, and I think he might not have, Super God Combat or one of those, because those are, all the Resurrection F links. If there was a Resurrection F SDR Super Saiyan Blue Goku, then that Goku and this Vegeta would hit, monster trucks, kind of like how the AGL Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and the Super Saiyan Blue Goku hit as well. But regardless, this guy is still very good. Obviously, the one problem, though, Super Saiyan, Warrior Gods, Prodigies, Super God Combat, Resurrection F, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle. No shocking speed in there, which for my mono STR, I really do like to get shocking speed in there to help supplement Gohan, Ultimate Gohan. But I'll probably run some SDR teams without Ultimate Gohan, because the more I use him, the more I'm actually not that big of a fan of that Gohan. If his Janemba-like passive could trigger 50% of the time, that Gohan would be way better. But it's just, it never activates. It never does. So it's a shame. Another Ultimate Gohan that got shafted. He's still crazy good. He's just not as good as the other category leaders, in my opinion. Angel Gold and Frieza, though, his links are whatever. Regardless, this Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta is actually pretty good. Last thing, of course, he does have the godly dimension, the god category right here. So, you could try and use him on that category team, which would be pretty cool, I guess. Alright, so the next unit we're going to go ahead and awaken is another one of these really, really bad, like, trash type of fodder unit. We're actually going to awaken this Super Saiyan Goku right here. Now, this is one of the very first SSRs, believe it or not. And he was also one of the first Rebirth units. These guys, like, we've awakened a couple of them recently. The Tech Super Saiyan Vegeta, the Intelligence Super Saiyan Trunks. Like, they're just so outdated. This guy was actually I don't know about JP because it was a long time ago, but I know on Global this guy was given out for free during the One Piece crossover event. So that's why I have him on Global. I don't think I ever pulled a second copy of him. I do really, the art is beautiful, like fantastic art right here, but as, once we take a look at this unit, we'll see he's not really the greatest. Alright, so this is Leaping Ever Higher Super Saiyan Goku. His leader skill is AGL, Intelligence, and Physical types attack and defense 30%. His super attack is the Instant Transmission Kamehameha, which does extreme damage to the enemy and a rare chance to stun. So, that chance to stun is pretty nice, but here's where stuff gets really bad. Passive skill, Anger Management. Ki +7 when HP is 50% or below. So that is just, even like, the Trunks. What did the Trunks get, like 2 Ki and attack 2500 at the start of turn? That's better than Ki +7 when HP is 50% or below. This guy is probably in like the top 5 worst Transcendent Ultra Rare units list. The only thing that really helps him is the fact that he can stun is pretty useful. His links are the First Awakened, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Golden Warrior, Kamehameha, Blazing Battle, and Shattering the Limit. I guess he does have Blazing Battle, so maybe he could help you out in the Broly boss fight. Back in the day when the Broly boss fight was tough. That is a possibility. That about covers this guy, though. No categories yet. I'm sure he'll be on an Android Saga category team. I'm sure now that we got a Majin Buu Saga one, we'll probably get one for all the sagas, which I personally would really like. I'd really enjoy running a lot of those teams. And that also does give me hope for certain units that have been completely bypassed, like, Zarbon, Dodoria, Raditz, Nappa. Like, I know people are kind of like, huh, whatever. But, like, we could get Dokkan Fests of, like, I don't know, just a Final Form Frieza, or, like, Namek Saga Vegeta. Like, if they really want to build these ARC teams, that could be something that's really fun, because, again, we'd have a team that's not just an army of Super Saiyans, which, again, I think is actually a good idea. So, next, I have actually 2 more of these Friezas to awaken. Now, we have this guy right here. This is the AGL Frieza. Now, he is actually farmable from the Bardock story event, but here's the problem with that. In my experience, this Frieza has maybe not the worst drop rate of all time, because that, I think, is saved for, like, the Intelligence Cooler. But this Frieza, the drop rate for him is absolutely insane. So I only get 1 copy, and then I farm his super attack from the full power Frieza event, and then also various first form Friezas that I have pulled. But I did get this guy up to SA10. Now, unlike a lot of these other Friezas, this AGL one right here, I will actually use. I will have use for him. Because, again, he is technically farmable, but the appearance of Frieza on that Bardock story event stage to get this guy is so low that I just don't even worry about it. I just get my 1, and then I move on. Now, when I got LR Frieza on Global, this guy helped me out a lot, so let's go over him. This is the Pinnacle of Evil Golden Frieza, as all these Friezas are called. Leader skill is AGL type attack increased by 30%. His super attack is the Earthbreaker, which does extreme damage to the enemy. His passive skill is Evil Emperor. All enemies attack reduced by 12%. So I actually really like this guy on my LR Frieza team, because unlike a lot of the other units, I felt that this guy actually was giving you value, defensive value. Because LR Goku, even a friend LR Goku would be able to deal enough damage to LR Frieza to get you through the event. So having a bunch of units to supplement you defensively, I felt is the best way to go when trying to obtain LR Frieza. Now his links, obviously, Prodigies, Universe's Most Malevolent, Revival, Super God Combat, Resurrection F. Nothing really too great there for, like, Extreme AGL. This guy is, you know, a free-to-play unit meant to help you for, like, LR Goku and LR Frieza type stuff. He does also, of course, have the Revived Warrior category, as all of the Golden Friezas do. Alright, so now we will move on to the next. Actually, this is the last one I have. The last of these Friezas that I can Dokkan Awaken into a Golden Frieza. This is another one of the summonable ones. I actually do have enough medals as well, in case I ever pulled the Tech Final Form Frieza, who you can only get him on Double Right banners or LR banners, but you can, you know, awaken him to a Golden Frieza, Tech Golden Frieza. It's weird. I think they probably should give that unit another awakening, maybe back into Final Form Frieza. A TUR Tech Final Form Frieza would be a good idea, because people always say, like, oh, they can't give him an awakening because they already did, and it's like, well, they can, because he awakens from a UR into a UR. That Frieza does not awaken into a Transcendent Ultra Rare, so he could awaken again. Alright, but let's go ahead and look down at this Frieza. This Frieza, this is another one of the not so great ones. This guy, I don't think you're going to get a lot of value. Again, the main reason I do this is so that his spot in the Dokkan Awakening tab is, like, put to the bottom of the list. Now I've got, like, a lot of these fodder units are awakened in my box, so I'm not going to have to scroll through them, excuse me, when LR Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta comes out in, like, 2 days or whatever. Again, that's something I just made up, by the way. Don't run with that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't run with that. Alright, so Pinnacle of Evil, Golden Frieza, again. Leader skill is SDR type attack increased by 25%. Super attack is the Earthbreaker, like all of these fuckers, which does extreme damage to enemy. Passive skill, Hopeless Terror. Medium probability all enemies attack and defense minus 30%. So that is absolutely insane. Like, that's a substantial passive. 30% is a huge number. The problem is that medium probability, that's like 20%, dog. Like, so that's the same percent chance Ultimate Gohan has for his to turn into Janemba, and it doesn't happen, like, ever. So this guy is not going to help you out much, because if his passive doesn't activate, then he's worthless. Now, his links are Prodigies, Universe's Most Malevolent, Revival, Super God Combat, and Resurrection F. Again, like all these Golden Friezas, and he does, of course, also have the Revived Warrior category. So that does it. At this point, that is basically all of the units I could awaken in my box. Like, if we just quickly go look at this here, actually, we'll start from the bottom, work our way up. Like, I have just a bunch of stuff. This is all SA fodder right here. A bunch of these units I still have to level up, like Metal Rildo. They don't awaken. So none of these units down here are Dokkan awakenable units, so I haven't really focused on them as much. Yeah. I do have, like, the Evil Boo and the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, but I have, not that one, this one right here. But I have no way of getting Battlefield medals right now, so I can't even awaken them, so that's not really that big of a deal. I do have Tarble, who I'm probably going to do a video maybe immediately after this covering this guy. This is the unit from the Yo Son Goku and Friends Return event. I do have Android 13 I have to work on still, but he awakens into a Super Android 13, and then he gets another Dokkan awakening into a Transcendent Ultra Rare Android 13, but you need Battlefield medals for him too, which I don't have, so I haven't really focused on him as much. There's the Evil Boo, which I need Battlefield medals for, which, again, no way of getting those. The Hellfighter 17 that was there, that was just super attack fodder. This androids right here, this is just to go into my LR androids. I only need one more, and I can get my LR androids super attack 20, and then I could do the 100% LR android showcase, which I'm looking forward to. And then outside of that, we just have the Angry Kamehameha Goku. I'm going to do a video just for him very soon as well. And then my LR Frieza, who I'm getting closer to but still working on. And that's it. Everything else is awakened, and we're all good to go. So Preparing for Dokkan Battlefield will be paused until I get more units to awaken in the future. But regardless, y'all, thank you for motherfucking watching, bitch. Thank you. Bye.